this is a really important, just 5 minutes that I really want you to do for your back strength. Do you get back pain? It's so common these days. And in my 20s, I actually had chronic back conditions. So I've been using exercises like this regularly. I do them at least weekly, once or twice. I have more snacks in my book, and for this snack I would really recommend you go to page 163, which is the upper body mobility snack. So make sure you've warmed up your muscles before you start this one, and if not, just circle out your muscles, maybe do a few cat-cows on the floor. So we're going to get started. We're going to start on the floor, so on a rug or a mat, on your stomach, and this is actually a really great exercise that a lot of physios prescribe, and it's called the Superman. We're going to call it the Superwoman to feel nice and empowered if you are a woman doing this snack as well. So I'm on my belly, I'm drawing my belly button up towards my spine, and I'm going to try and lift both my arms and my legs almost like I'm a little dish. And I'm really squeezing my glutes, keeping those muscles tight. My core is sucked in to protect my lower back, and then I'm going to release down. So I take an inhale and an exhale. If this is hard for you and you don't have to hold for long, you can increase the holds as you progress. I want you to maybe start by just lifting your upper body up. So lifting those arms, keeping your feet on the ground. These are little ways to progress to the full Superwoman. And the other one is maybe to keep your arms down and lift your legs off the ground. So this is really good just to warm everything up. If you haven't had time to do that mobility snack from my book, or maybe the mobility snack from our videos here that are saved in this playlist. And we're going to lift up. Let's keep going. Let's do one or two more. And the progression would be to add in a little bit of a hold, maybe going for longer, breathing in, squeezing, contracting all the muscles, and relax. Brilliant work. We are then going to grab either a belt or a resistance band, or a pair of old tights like I did in the COVID pandemic in my workouts. And this is great if you've got one of these resistance bands and they come in different strengths. We're going to do the lat pull down. So we're going to grab the band, and I'm going to show you from the back. These are your latimus dorsi muscles, really important ones. We can lift our arms up, keeping both arms nice and straight. I'm going to bring one elbow down and round the side of my body. The other arm is nice and straight, fixed by my ear, and then I'm going to bring it back up. What I want you to do is alternate, but really focus on that mind to muscle connection. We're targeting these muscles here. So as I bring that elbow down and round, I'm squeezing, contracting those back muscles, bringing it back up. And you're going to do this for about a minute. This is such a brilliant one. You can even do seated. I have got my chair there. As a little reminder, you could do this snack when you're at virtual meetings, on the sofa, if you're watching TV for too long. This is a great one, and you can really progress and advance by holding the band tighter, so you've got more resistance. Obviously start off nice and loose if you're a beginner to this exercise. So really practice this banded lat pull down. We're then going to go for a bent over row. If you know how to do a Romanian deadlift, you're going to grab some weights. I've got tin cans, plastic bottles. If you have dumbbells, that's brilliant. And progressive overload is the key to strength training, which you can read all about in the strength section in my book as well. But if you do know how to do a Romanian deadlift, I'll show you this advanced version. You're going to really fix our backs nice and straight, doing my desk reset snack from my book. And we're going to then hinge at the hips, so you've got that tightness on the back of your hamstrings. And then I'm going to retract my shoulder blades, never rounding the back, neck nice and neutral. And I'm going to do some rows in, where I'm aiming for my elbows to come towards the side and skim the body, squeezing the back muscles and releasing. exhaling on the pull, inhale on the release. If that's difficult, I want to give you a nice beginner's option using a seat or your table or a sofa as support. You're going to take a nice long stride back, and then you're going to keep your back nice and straight. We're going to do a single arm row. This is a supported row. It's a really good option as well. Great one if you're going to go a little bit heavier with your weights, and you can do both sides, evening out, maybe aim for 10 repetitions on both sides. This is just a little quick snack, but I'm showing you these moves carefully because I'm sure these may be new to a lot of you if you haven't done back strength training. There's another whole back snack in my book with QR codes to the videos as well. The next exercise is the bent over fly. So again, if you can, keep your back lovely and straight, shoulders back, and we're going to get that lovely engagement, back lovely and straight. This time my arms are going to come out towards the sides at shoulder height. So whenever you feel like your back is rounding, if your core isn't tight or you're tired, I would suggest to come up to reset and to start again. So all I'm doing is flying out the muscles, maybe aiming for 10, breathing out and in, and then increasing your weight as you progress. Really focus on strengthening the back. So when you're doing these repetitions, that mind to muscle connection, there's a lot of science about it that I've researched, really helps. Last exercise, we're going to grab some weights again. Shoulders are nice and fixed, scapula set in your spine. Big smiles, core tight. You can have a soft bend in the knees, and we're going to draw those elbows up as if you're a puppet and your arms are being pulled up, your elbows towards the ceiling. So you end up in this hanger position, and my hands are nice and straight. So my wrists are not bent, especially as you start lifting heavier weights. You're going to feel this all across the top of the back. It's a lovely upright row. Again, going for 10 repetitions. There's lots of ways to progress if you can't increase weight in the section in my book all about strength training. I really hope you enjoy this back snack, and I really encourage you to start training your back. Do let me know if this snack helps, how you get on. I really love hearing from you. So make sure you drop a comment and a like, and do share this with anyone that this can benefit.